Today's event is actually one of the first where we try to introduce the objective of looking more into Cambodia's economy. Because having Cambodia leaving the LDC and now looking to a brighter future and working for more prosperity, I think we as KAS Cambodia and its partners should accompany Cambodia on this way.
Only after Cambodia joined the LDC status in 1991, our trade up until now increased by more than 2,000 percentage. All right, I can say that German market access for Cambodia is a very potential market access compared to the overall EU. Pentagon strategy, the government also mentions about the Cambodia strategy. We must be focusing on the long-term strategy for the LDC graduation.
The LDC graduation will also make Cambodia more kind of digital adaptation and of course more kind of resilient and inclusive development as well.
And of course we should invite possible partners like also Cambodia to trade with us and not to give symbols that actually say the contrary. I personally would think it would be good to have a certain disconnect between trade talks and talks about democracy, about human rights. So I think specialization is a good idea to see what things could be best for Cambodia. Made services, may be some part of industry where Cambodia can be very strong, but then at the same time you diversify your customer base. Because if you specialize, then of course you try to get the comparative advantage and be the best in the world.
Cambodia has a lot of work to do in order to make sure that our economy become more resilient and inclusive, because just like the previous word that just said that being rich is not always rich.
What caught my attention the most would be the LDC term, which is quite new to me, and how the speaker were talking about how Cambodian do to be ready for the LDC graduation in the 2027.
It's kind of maybe a bittersweet step, because there are some kind of costs that come with it, along with the obvious benefits of moving to being not being an LDC country anymore.
And the last thing, I think it would be the discussion on what are the important sectors, what are the important roles of the government that they should do to actually make ourselves ready, not just the government, but also the people, the citizens, to be ready for the graduation in the near future.
It just leads the conversations to what the listener want to listen the most.
I think this panel discussion is very important for not only people who are interested in economy field, but also in other sectors as well. Things that the government might be implemented in the future, so they can be ready, because the preparation will not just take a short time. It takes time to learn skill, it takes time to learn about policy, and also the framework that they can actually implement it for the future. So I think overall it's a very interesting event.
Oh, the event was really lovely. It was really nice, yeah. Well done, super on time. It's a German event, so I can't be surprised.
To me, I feel optimistic about this status of graduation.
And so I think it's very important that Cambodia focuses on how to develop that capacity internally, whether that's through the government or through the private sector, and then that will really set them up for success to move to the next level in 2027.